Congratulations, the PDF is on its way to your inbox, and I'm going to take you through the 5 ones on how you can simply get clients from Facebook Messenger every single week. What I want you to know too is if you like this way of working, then you are invited to be my special guest at our next Conversation Collective meeting. So if you're watching this video and you want to come next Wednesday, just hit that button underneath and message me the word guest, and I'll get you all the information to come along to that. So this is the 5 ones. Just to warn you, for the first half of this video, I'm going to deliberately overwhelm you, and you're going to feel very stressed, and you're going to go, oh my God, I'm so busy. And then in the second half of the video, I'm going to completely remove all of the overwhelm and show you clearly what you need to do to get clients from social media. And so you'll see there are options on the left hand side, and there are a large number of options. And if you think about all the channels you could possibly get clients from on social, you've got Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, X, Blue Sky, Threads, Facebook groups, YouTube, Substack, email, text. And then all the sorts of different reasons why someone could start a conversation with you, or you could start one from social media. Birthday messages, new friends, people have commented, old clients, leads, referrals, people have joined your group. So much. And with all those different contexts, there's so many different ways you could have that conversation. You could be saying thank you. You could be remembering something about them. You could be congratulating them. You could be curious about something they said or posted. You could want to send them a voice message. It could be a video message, a text message. There's just a lot of choices. And then when it comes to reaching out, what do you want from the conversation? There's so much you do for people. You could give them an audit. You give them information. You could invite them to something. You could have a product. You could give them a trial of something. You could have a mutual connection that you want to get them connected to. You might work with them in the short term or the long term. And then when it comes to the product, the thing you actually do, maybe you want to invite them into your community, or you have a publication you want them to purchase, or a service, or a product, or a lifetime membership. And what happens is, with all these options, it leads to overwhelm, and it leads to busy work or no work, and it leads to 0 results. So by now you should see the impossibility of all of this, unless you do one thing. And this is what we help people do in our collective. Unless you make a singular choice, you won't see success. And so the 5 ones are about every week making one choice. And for this week, we're going to say the only channel I'm looking to have conversations on, the only way I'm going to grow my business is just with Facebook Messenger. And the only context I'm using this week is this week I'm going to reach out to all my past clients. And the framework I'm going to use a text framework, and I'm going to say, look, it's been ages. I always thought you were one of the greatest. And you're going to give them a compliment, something you remember about them. And then you're going to ask them a question, something you remember that gets them talking to you. So the framework is just, how do you start that conversation? And after you've been talking to them for a while, you're going to offer them an assessment. If you're a realtor, the assessment might be a CMA that eventually leads to a listing. That becomes very simple. When you go, this week, my only job is to talk to old clients on Facebook Messenger, just to remember how great they are, really warm them up, offer to do a CMA, and then go do the CMA. It makes it so easy and so simple. And in the document that I'm giving you, that'll be in your email inbox soon, you'll see that these are the steps for week 1. You're going to go to your Facebook friend list. You're going to look for all your previous clients as far back as you can find them. And you're going to send them a message like this. Hey, Jeff, it's been a minute. I remember selling your house. You were always so exciting and pleasant and fun to work with. Are you still living in Virginia? Are you still doing what? And just ask them a question that's non-work related. Are your kids still going to this school? Something you know they're going to answer. And then have a mutual and equal conversation before you offer them anything. Have a great conversation with open hands for 24 hours. And then the next day, you're going to say, oh, by the way, for the next 7 days, so it's time limited, I'm offering all of my favorite past clients a free CMA. Would you like me to do one for you? A good portion of them will say yes. Fulfill the offer and make a plan with them about the future. Maybe they're totally happy. That's great. Maybe they are planning to move shortly. That's great. If you want help turning your social media into a conversation machine that gets you clients, message me the word collective here on Facebook. You can make a huge difference in the lives of people simply by talking to them. And you can also grow a very successful business by doing that. Thank you for watching. Please, if you want to be a guest in our next session, we'll start these conversations together. I'll give you feedback, introduce you to JeffBot, our conversation coach, which is an AI tool that's going to help you out a bunch when I'm not present. Just message me the word guest underneath this video. I'll talk to you soon.